Hello everyone and welcome to Evolution of Bionic Commando games. Bionic Commando is a run-and-gun platform game released by Capcom in arcades in 1987. In Bionic Commando, the player takes control of a soldier with a bionic arm that extends and contracts. The bionic arm allows the soldier to grab onto fixed objects and swing around and climb up levels, no jumping allowed. The arm also grabs opponents and pulls them towards the protagonist. NES version of Bionic Commando is loosely based on the original arcade game and its computer ports, having different levels and plot. The protagonist is a soldier with a bionic arm that extends and contracts. His arm allows him to grab on to fixed objects to swing around and climb up platforms, which is the only way to do so due to the lack of a jumping ability. The arm also grabs opponents and pulls them towards the player character. Bionic Commando for Game Boy was released in 1992. This game tells the adventures of a soldier named Rad Spencer, who has a bionic arm that allows him to latch onto objects and propel himself toward them. His mission is to find the legendary soldier Super Joe and destroy the bases of the Duray's army and squash the plans of its director, Weissman, and his Albatross project ... If this sounds familiar, it's because this game takes the plot and most of the mechanics of the NES game Bionic Commando. Bionic Commando Elite Forces was released in 2000 on Game Boy Color. The Avar Empire is an imminent threat to our homeland of Korea. As a member of the Bionic Corps' Elite Forces team, your mission is to infiltrate the Avar installations, disrupt their invasion plans, and rescue our scout, fellow Bionic Commando, Commander Joe. You play a bionic soldier with a mechanic arm that extends and contracts to let you interact with objects normally out of reach. Bionic Commando Rearmed is a remake of original Bionic Commando for the Nintendo Entertainment System. The visuals are updated to the year 2008 standards, and it remains quite faithful to the gameplay and general mission structure of the 1989 game. There are, however, a number of additions never seen in the original. The first is the ability to play the game completely through the co-op mode and a plethora of various multiplayer modes. Bionic Commando was released in 2009. Its classic third-person shooter style, the player moves through the destroyed city, fulfilling objectives like activating a relay station and thereby deactivating a minefield and killing the countless enemies blocking his way. Literally always at his side, his bionic arm, while it can be used to just throw a nasty punch, the built-in grappling hook is the real clue on that device. It not only allows the player to swing around fast. Bionic Commando Rearmed 2 is a side-scrolling, action puzzle platformer in which the player takes control of Nathan Rad Spencer, the returning hero of the previous games. The game closely follows the structure and mechanics of its predecessor, with one major exception: players are now able to jump. Players are challenged to navigate the maps by climbing, grabbing, and swinging with their bionic arm.